Hey guys, it's Becky. I am back with another process video. This is going to be the first layout with my new little mini kit Mondays series. Don't worry guys, I'm not trying to be a professional or anything. I just thought it would be fun to have a mini kit Mondays because I really enjoyed the whole mini kit thing. So it's okay, calm down. My channel's not going to change. So I did pick out a couple papers that I pulled for that kit. I picked out Felicity Jane and a Dear Lizzie one. Now I am using a sketch for this, and I did not show you the sketch. I used a Creative Scrapper sketch. It's from her new, most recent ebook called Just Sketches Volume 1. You can go over to creativescrappers.com and pick that up. It's only like $5. I can't remember how many sketches you get, like maybe 100 or something, but you know I love the sketches. And when I want to buy new sketches, if she puts something out, I'm probably going to buy it because I use all her free ones, and I just feel like, you know, I should. Anyways, this sketch called for something that kind of resembled 3x4 cards lined up a little bit, and or however you interpret it. That's how I interpreted it. So that's what I'm doing right here, is I'm cutting up some 3x4 cards. That little piece I have on the trimmer right there, it came out of that glassine bag. The papers that I pulled out, or the little bits I pulled out that I said I think I might use these for layering pieces. Well, I'm going to trim that down. It has like a light line and a lighter line, then a light line, then a lighter line, then a light line, then a lighter line, you know, like that. I thought that'd be good to do journaling on. In the end, I don't end up doing journaling on it. I end up doing journaling strips on this one, but I do still keep that. That is going to house my title, so it wasn't all for naught. I am going to back it up on that Dear Lizzie paper. It's kind of that dark aqua. That's the opposite side of the flower paper, so I'm going to stick that little journaling spot on top of there, because when I trimmed off all the travel bits on either side of that, it was not a 3x4, and I wanted it to be a 3x4. So it's going to go right here like that. This right here is the photo I am going to scrapbook. Here I am showing you my archival ink in watering can, and I am going to ink all of my edges with that except for the photo. On this one I chose not to use, or not to ink the photo, and that could be a big fat lie. I don't know if I actually chose to do it or if I just forgot and didn't do it. So it's not inked either way, but it looks fine. Looks great. So this layout is going to be about a fellow YouTuber, and the picture I have of her is a photo I just kind of screenshotted off of one of her videos. This is Leslie Bockenstedt, and she is one of the first people I had ever subscribed to. I don't exactly know how I found out about YouTube. I mean, I knew YouTube was there, right? Because my son would show me videos that were probably not appropriate. Teenagers doing stupid stuff is basically. So I knew YouTube was there, but I thought it was just stupid stuff. I have no idea how I figured out the whole crafty thing. But when I found out there was crafty videos on YouTube, I lost my darn mind. Leslie's channel was one of the first channels that I had subscribed to, and you know, every time someone would subscribe to her channel, it was also the first YouTube message I received, because every time someone subscribed to her channel, she would send them a message saying, "Thank you for subscribing to my channel." Anyways, I've been watching her videos for a long time. I just love her. I mean, she has a really great personality and whatnot, and so I've been following her for a couple years now, a few years. Well, I want to say it was July 2016, she had found out she had breast cancer. And here, by the time this goes up, it'll be a couple weeks ago, her husband put a video out on her channel, and Leslie had passed away on January 9th. So I just wanted to do a page about her and, you know, talk about how she was one of the first people that I had started watching on the YouTubes, because, I mean, I'm a crafter. And I craft, right? But also, when you do YouTube videos, YouTube's also is equally a part of your crafting as your crafting, because you spend as much time editing and voiceovering your videos as you do scrapbooking. Well, most people probably do. Sometimes I take a little longer to scrapbook, but that's not the point. The point is you spend a lot of time YouTubing and you spend a lot of time crafting. So there you go. Anyways, so here is basically how it's going to be set up. I am going to move these pattern papers, these squares or these rectangles around a little bit because I put it like this, but then I had it one way and then like the dots were by each other and I didn't like that, and then I didn't want the flower papers too close to each other, and I was just moving stuff around. So I ended up pulling out the butterflies. These were on a page by One Canoe 2. I ended up fussy cutting them out, and so while I was thinking about how I was going to proceed with this, I went ahead and pulled out those bits and started dotting them around the page. You can see that top right card. When I did the card, it was less than 3x4 also. That was on the back side of a Felicity Jane paper, that kind of deep pinky red polka dotted paper. The cut aparts were on the opposite side. So it wasn't really a good, size. So I backed that on just a piece of white. So I did pull out that sticker sheet. I don't think I end up pulling anything off of that Dear Lizzie sticker sheet for this layout. That's a big lie. I am going to pull out a banner. Right there you can see that teacup sitting right by Leslie's photo. I can't tell if I already fussy cut it out or if I'm going to fussy cut it out. It looks like I already did. That was on a card that was in that glassine bag that I said I'd use for layering pieces. I did just cut that out, and I'm going to use it like you would a die cut. Here I'm still looking at that sticker sheet, and I think this is where I'm going to go ahead and pull off that banner. It's going to go underneath that yellow butterfly that's on that flower card. Up there on that center card, I just pulled out another piece that was also a layering piece in that glassine bag. It's like a little pink ticket, and I just layered that butterfly up on top of it. Here's a sticker. It says Stay Colorful. I was trying to use it on here, and I thought, well, that's not really appropriate. But I am going to use that Happy Memory cut apart piece that I put on top of that heart. Here I go ahead and pull out those One Canoe 2 Hazelwood flowers, and I am going to use a few of those around the page, just kind of tuck them under. I think I did use one under the butterfly on that teacup, and I used one under the butterfly with that that's sitting on that pink ticket. So I am filming this or doing this voiceover in advance like I do. It is March 2nd. This is going to go up on March 12th. Today I went in and had my second drain removed. When I had the breast surgery, you know, they took it off basically and left my skin and then stuck a silicone implant in there, and I had 2 drains coming out of my side. I had one taken out earlier this week, and I just had the second one taken out today. So I pretty much slept most of the day. I went on to breastcancer.org and was, before I had the first one removed, and was searching to see what people were saying about having their drains removed, because I was afraid of it. And I found one of the forums, and like 50 people said, oh, it's no big deal, you're numb still in that area anyways, you don't have any nerves anyways, you're not going to feel a thing. And there was like 3 people that said it was the worst thing ever. So when I went in, I was like, well, it's not going to be any big deal, because surely I'm going to be a part of the 50, right? That would be a big no. I thought I was going to die. I asked my doctor, I said, have you ever had anybody die from pulling out their drains? Because I'm about to die right here on your table. Because, I mean, they don't like numb you or anything. They just pull it out. It was not the most pleasant thing. I've only actually looked at my boob maybe 3 times. I don't know. I think I might not be, trying to look at it too much until after the stitches come out, because it looks very Frankenstein-y. I mean, it looks horrible. It is so gross. Like, I am going to have to quit my side job as a topless dancer down at Ricky's Pub, because there's no way. Calm down, guys. I'm kidding. I don't have a second job or a side job as a topless dancer. I was kidding. That wasn't funny. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to any topless dancers. I was just kind of making fun of myself. Sorry, my bad. Alright, so I am adding a few things to this kit. As you can see here, I pulled out these Ellie Studio stickers in pink. They're alphas, and it's going to spell out Leslie. And then I pulled out the It's a Girl thickers, and it says R.I.P. I also pulled out this word strip that was from a Teresa Collins. Now what I'm planning on doing, and what I actually did, because I already filmed it, is at the end of the kit, I am going to go and show you things that I pulled in. But I just pulled in it for that the word strip. And like it was just all these words, right? All these phrases ran together, so I cut them up. One says never give up, one says be a warrior, and one says fearlessly be yourself. And the fourth one that's on that teacup says be bold. I am going to scatter around some sequins in black and white. Now you see those gold hearts there? Those were brads, and they had 2 prongs coming out the back, as they do, but these ones were kind of separated a little bit. They weren't, you know how the prongs are a lot of times, they're together, so you punch one hole and you put it through that one hole and you split them apart. Well, in these brads, the prongs were separated, probably by about 1/8 of an inch maybe. So I poked the 2 holes for each of them, and the very first one I put through, I spread the brads on the back and they fell off the hearts. So I ended up putting foam tape. I ended up just ripping those off of the brads that I used, because obviously they weren't made very well anyway. So I just ripped that part off, put a piece of foam tape under there, use glossy accents, hope it holds. One of the hearts, I did get a little smudge of glossy accents on the top. It annoys me. It doesn't look bad. I mean, I'm looking at it right here and no one else can tell. I can tell. So I did splatter around the Heidi Swap color Shine In Gold. I even let a little bit of that get on the photo because I like that effect when the Heidi Shine In Gold gets on the photo. I don't know about the other colors though. I don't think I've ever let any other colors get on the photo. But after I do that, I don't do anything else to this layout. I want to thank you so much for joining me. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye guys.